Hello and welcome. Campbell here from Autodidactic. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's been a little while since I've done a live. I've been pretty busy. Obviously, I was away for, oh gosh, how long was I away? 3 months, traveling around the realm. And then I've had really crap internet, but I've finally fixed it, I think. So thank you for everyone for being here. And today I was just going to go through some pictures and a couple of videos of my travels. Hello, Tanya. How are you going? Thanks for being here. Yes, and I'm actually also on a water fast. So today is day 14 without food. And I mean, to tell you the truth, it's actually been a lot easier than I thought. It's, I'm getting hunger pangs and everything every now and again, but yeah, I was really surprised. I was a bit scared going into it, and the goal is 21 days, so I've got another week of just water, basically water, tea, and that's it. Skin Suit Manual, hey, how you going? Good to see you. Hello, Ray. Lend me a tenner. How you going? Thanks all for being here. And yeah, so yeah, a water fast. I'm basically doing that because I want to reset my system, clean all the gunk out. It's also good to get rid of parasites and all that. And yeah, then I'm going to sort of get back on after the water fast. I've got 2 days that of basically just soup and broth to get my gut, all the flora back in and going well. And yeah, then basically I've been doing a lot of research on the gut, and the gut is basically, I mean, it's your second brain, but obviously, we are what we eat, and the gut, it's all about the flora, right, and the bacteria in our guts. We need that to be right. So I'm going to go back on more of a varied diet, and the goal is to be eating 50 different types of foods in a week. And also, things like sauerkraut and kimchi and apple cider vinegar, fermented foods as well. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm in the dome, and I'm actually going to be leaving soon. I'm going to be going back to Perth for a little while, and then early next year I'll be back over on the east and probably going up to Mullaney to hang out there. So who have we got here? Bring back the old normal. Hello. Did you notice you and Kelly? Oh, I did notice we feel looking fresh. Yeah. I'm also doing it with Kelly. So we're both here on the farm. Everyone else is not here. We're just here alone. And yeah, we're both at day 14. So another 7 days. So I should be looking fresher. And my hair's all a bit weird because I washed it today. So it's gone all fluffy. Slap me. You should look into the Spook 2. Oh yeah, I have. Rife Machine, yeah. Yeah. I did look. I almost got one a year or two maybe ago, but didn't. And I have been looking around. There's actually a Tesla. I guess it's like a frequency generator, like a Rife Machine, but built off Tesla schematics that you can get, but they're like 10 grand. So yeah, I will be looking into the Spooky 2. Thank you, Slap May. Coleswork, hello. Bring back the old home. Hello, Dragonfly. Grand rising to you. It's actually 7 o'clock here in New South Wales. So I guess I should get in and let's have a look at some pictures. So hang on, give me 1 sec. I think the first one's actually a video. Hang on, I'll get onto the pictures first. So 1 second. Oh, and also I'm going to be doing a chat. I think it's going out live. I'm not exactly sure. Tomorrow morning with Martin Leedkey, Paul Cook, and Archaic. So keep an eye out for that. Come and join. Check it out. Should be a good little talk. Hello, Erica. Cafe Latte Diva. Yes, well, I'm definitely, I've had no coffee, so I'm definitely looking forward to going to a cafe and having a nice, good coffee when I get off this fast. Ryzak, hello. What time tomorrow with the tribe? It's 7 a.m. where I am. So 7 a.m. New South Wales, so Australian Eastern Time. I'm not sure what time that is in the US or England, but yeah, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Australia is when it's going up. Via Rife, another one to look into. Yeah. Oh, it's at another machine, Via Rife. Okay, cheers. Yeah, but I definitely want to get a frequency generator, Rife machine. You know, I'm still working on getting my arm back to 100%. It's definitely getting better, but still needs a bit more healing. And that's kind of why I'm going back to Perth as well, because I'm out in the country and it's very hard to, you know, see someone on a regular basis. They're all like 2-3 hours away. So in Perth, obviously, it's a city, so I'll be able to, you know, get some proper treatment for a couple of months, which will be good. Matt Joseph, yes, thank you. Still on Facebook? No. So I went to log into Facebook one day and they said that my account was hacked. And of course, because my account was hacked, they've locked me out of it. And the only way I can get back in is by confirming either a credit card or a phone number. And the ones they have on record are both years old. I don't have any of the cards or the same phone number. So I've tried a couple of times, but I don't think I can get back into it. I think it's gone. So I'm probably going to leave it, to tell you the truth. I mean, Facebook, you know, it's just getting worse and worse, man. It's so full of scammers. And, you know, it's the only other thing you do there is scroll, right, and waste a bit of time. So I'm probably going to be exiting Facebook, I would think. But obviously I'm on YouTube. There's a email down below if you ever want to contact me or anything like that. But yeah, so basically just YouTube at the moment. I just don't have the time to run, you know, I've got an Instagram channel, but I've got a lot going on and I just don't have the time to really, you know, get stuff up on these other platforms. I'll make my picture bigger, hey? Is that how I do it? No. There. So yeah, I think Facebook's gone, to tell you the truth. And, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, it's really just a, you know, an information collection device. So I think I'll, you know, stay off it. Tanya, we have all left Facebook. You aren't missing it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Facebook ads, all that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just all ads, and there's so many scammers. And this is the thing, like there's scammers everywhere on it, and they never get taken down or blocked. But because one of these scammers hacked my account, they kicked me off. It's just ridiculous stuff. So yes, goodbye Facebook. Rest in peace. So let me share my screen and let's get into some pictures, hey? So all right, so this first picture is me in the snow. So this is when I was traveling through Croatia, and all these pictures are from the tour we just did a couple of months now, but we did basically 3 weeks through the Balkans. We went Serbia, Bosnia, Croatia, and what's the other one? I keep forgetting the name. It starts with an M, but another country as well. And I also did America, and I did Venice in France, Italy, sorry, Slovenia, a couple of other countries. But it was very cool. But yeah, when we were driving through Croatia, yes, it was springtime and they just had some weird cold weather, and we were driving across the mountains and it snowed. It was snowing, and I haven't seen snow in probably 30 years. So that was cool. Got out and saw the snow. I've got another couple of, no, that's not it. Oh, that's gosh, forgetting the name of all these towns, but that's oh, hang on, gone forward a bit. So here's a video. This is just driving through the snow, through the mountains. It was pretty cool, very alpine looking. So I've never seen a landscape like that, but it was very cool. Yeah, you know, it's really, really beautiful country. All right, so let me just, where are we? Mostar, that's what it's called. This is Mostar, and this bridge is the famous bridge. Sorry about the reflection there. I've got some better pictures. So this is from the hotel that we were staying at. This church, cathedral, is actually new as far as I know. It's not an old one. But as you can see over here on the right, that is an old building. You can see the old walls around it. And there's an old bit of wall down here. So it is an old star city. It was walled. It's got all the features, all the old buildings. And, you know, if you go to Bosnia, you have to go to Mostar. It's actually also got the best shopping that we found, like really cool stuff, all handmade, really good, you know, cheap prices. And lots of mountains, man, lots of mountains all through all of the Balkans, really. And I haven't really seen mountain ranges. In Australia, we have a couple, but they're not really. You know, when you get to other countries and see their mountains, you realize that the mountains in Australia are just really hills, man. They're just big hills. This is the bridge. So there's actually people who go up on here and they jump off. They basically wait there and ask people to give them donations, and when they get enough money, they dive off the bridge. But as you can see, this is all part of, I mean, it looks like an old castle, right? These are all very old, this tower up here. This is the street down here. So one side, and the paving, by the way, is all like river stone, and it's really hard to walk on. Like, that's got to be new. There's no way they would, you know, taking horses or carts up this road. So that must be new. But it's got all the old walls here. The city, or I mean, the river or the canal is completely walled. So, you know, I'm thinking that's man-made. But Mostar is basically, it's not that big. So this side is where all the really good shopping is, and this side, not so much shopping, but all of these restaurants, man, they're like right on the river, building on the rock here, and they're really, really cool. Awesome food too. And you can sit there, have a drink, have some food, and just, yeah, watch the world go by. There's another view for you, just so you can see. This is all really, even the house-looking buildings here are very, very old. And, oh, there's me with my cool sunnies and the bridge in the back. So, yeah, definitely go to Mostar if you're in Bosnia. And you can just see all these buildings, man. They're all very old. So the whole area looks like the inside of a castle, basically, what used to be a castle. There's no walls or anything left. Couldn't find any remnants of a star fort, but I'm sure it's there somewhere, because, I mean, this is clearly an old world city, right? Star City. And there's me again. Now, this is a minaret, these towers are called, and they're attached to all the temples, because Bosnia is mainly a Muslim country. Most of the Muslims there are Caucasians, but these minarets are everywhere, and what they are is to call people to prayer. It goes off 3 or 4 times a day. Can't remember exactly how many, but basically someone used to go up here and sing from this balcony. But now, as you can see, this thing here, that's a speaker. So now it's all just played through the speaker, right? It's all pre-recorded. It's a bit weird. It's kind of strange. Like, they just play out this stuff. It's not real, right? It's all, you know, recordings and things. And it just, I don't know, it gave me a weird feeling. I would much rather heard a human up there singing, right? And here's a video. So this is the river. As you can see, it's all man-made banks, and it's all stepped down. And these are the restaurants can see. I think I've got some more photos of them, but really cool, like really cool town. Here's people in the restaurants everywhere. So Mostar is, it's really cool, really good town. Oh, here's another one. So you can see, I'll just go back and pause it. Like, all these are restaurants all along the river, all built up on these old walls and into the rock face and everything. This is a mosque here. You can see there's another minaret down there, so another mosque. But definitely, you know, Bosnia, you know, the whole Balkans is just a hidden gem, as they say. You know, the nature's beautiful, little towns everywhere, really cool people. The people are great, the food's great, the water, all the water is fresh and structured, and yeah, just definitely worth visiting. You know, if you're looking for somewhere for your next holiday, I would say the Balkans is definitely, you know, it should be on your list. Bit of a shot at night time. And oh, hang on, I'll just turn the volume up for this one, because this, we were just down at the bottom on the river under the bridge, and they did the call to prayer. So this is what it sounds like. Oh, hang on. That's not. Oh, there you go. It's not too long, but basically that goes off, I think it's 4 times a day. Okay, so this was in Serbia. This is just a little old temple church in the middle of nowhere, basically. And we stopped in there to have a look on the way. I think we were going to, whoops. This is the inside. Check this out. So it's an Orthodox church. And this is just, oh, is that someone singing or what's happening? Oh, I don't know. This is just in the middle of nowhere. I mean, look at this chandelier, but it was just pretty cool. Like, everything was all the surfaces were covered in art. And this is still in Serbia. This is Novi Sad Star Fort. This is the entrance as we all went in. There you go. That's literally the entrance gate, right? All red brick. You can see this sandstone looking stuff. It's just a facade. You can see it's just been put over the brick. And these arched ceilings made out of brick, which we see everywhere, right? They are everywhere. This is the kind of buildings that were inside. This is all inside. It's a very big starfort too, but this is one of the buildings. And as you can see, antiquitech everywhere. And it's all mud flooded inside the star, basically. Oh, there's me. Now this is Novi Sad. It's just one of the other entrances, I think, but all red brick. I mean, just imagine how much red brick would be going in here, because Jefferson Fort off the coast of Florida in the US, they say is the biggest red brick construction in, I think they say in the Northern Hemisphere, but definitely in America, the USA, 16 million of these red bricks. Now, Novi Sad Star Fort is huge. Like, it must have, I don't know how many red bricks, but definitely, you know, 10 times what Jefferson has at least. And this is all just what we can see, because half of it's buried. Like you can see it goes a lot further down. Here we go. That's just another shot, another door. I think actually this is another entrance as we were walking in. It's in Belgrade. This is the Belgrade. Sorry, this photo here is from Belgrade Star Fort. That's actually Kelly Jones there, and with the group. And Belgrade Star Fort was a bit weird, very higgledy-piggledy. So that shouldn't have been there. This is back at Novi Sad, and you can see this building here is mud flooded. You can see like little vents and stuff going into the ground. All these, you know, what they will tell us is wells and things, but you know, they're going down to lower levels. And this is the tunnels. There's tunnels, heaps of tunnels under the staff wall, which they're under all staff walls, all these tunnels. And I don't know if you can see, it's not the best picture, but this bit here, this hole, they actually try and tell you that was for people to shoot out of. And, you know, a lot of them are, you know, look straight, but you can't see anything out of them. Like you've got like you might see a square meter, so they're no good for shooting. But then we got to a place and they started going up and then sideways, but they still maintain that they're for people to stand and shoot enemies that are attacking them. And I think the next one is a bit of a video. Here we go. Oh, okay. This is the elevator apparently. That's the ladder. Go down levels. Yeah. But it's clearly not part of the original structure. They've smashed it out and put a volcanic on. It's an elevator. Clearly, because there's tunnels down there. Clearly. I mean, even those bricks on the side, they look different to the rest of the bricks in the fort, right? Mm-hmm. So, clearly. Truth is here. Oh, how old do you think they shared it? That's 1750. That's from the Ottoman Empire. So we're just being basically fed a lot of shit by this dude. I'm sure he believes it, but it doesn't make any sense to any of us. Too many questions, but we can't ask him because the poor guy doesn't know. He doesn't know. So that was a bit in the tunnels. This was when we exited the tunnel. We went on like a tour, and the tour guide gave us the silliest story about how it was all built and all these floods and just stuff that didn't make any sense. So we were all sort of laughing about that story. And this is Novi Sad, the city. It's a city, and this is like the town square type bit, and it's just covered in old world buildings, Tartarian buildings. Really cool city, good food, good shopping, you know, great people, but the architecture was really, really stunning. It was really cool. Every building basically. I mean, a lot of them, you know, still, you know, like this one, especially here on the left, defacaded, shall we say. All the stuff gets taken off them and they just sort of make them, you know, bland, right? They take off all the moldings, all the other, you know, cool bits, but some of the buildings still had some of it. So that was very cool. Oh, what's going on here? Don't know what happened there. Let's see if it works now. There we go. So another shot, you know, towers, domes, everywhere. Everywhere. Again, the main square, you know, again, these lights, right, that we see in all the old world cities. Of course, made out of this wrought iron that doesn't seem to rust, and you see it everywhere. We don't make this stuff anymore. And you can see in the background, you know, there is obviously new construction as well, but around the city centre, it's just wall-to-wall Tartaria. So that was really cool. We got to spend an afternoon there. Small, I mean, this building was pretty awesome. Of course, we got Coke there, right? Of course. And this was on a store right above the entrance. I mean, look at these dudes. What do you reckon? They don't look too human or too happy, do they? But we've still got all the, you know, the floral nature-esque symbolism, shall we call it that? Same stuff we see everywhere, right? But yeah, I don't know, some angry pixies or something there. Oh, just stop it there. So that last video was Sarajevo, which is the capital city of Bosnia. And as you saw, that was just all the stuff for sale and all handmade. You saw the old man there hammering out his copper bowls and things. Really cool city again. Definitely worth a visit. Good shopping, all that kind of stuff. Awesome food. The coffee, though, that they make coffee a bit different over there. So some of it's really good and some of it not so good. They try and sort of cater and make Western sort of coffee, but they don't do it very well. And this is also Sarajevo, and this we found in a park. And this is some kind of, I don't know, horn system, trumpet system, but I'll let you have a look. All right, this is a big, weird, sort of feel called. I'll just show you. There's a big, where is it? This up here, I don't know if you can see it. A big bellows, basically to pump to make the horns go, basically. Weird, they sort of built all this weird stuff around these big horns here. And here in Bosnian, it says Stars Road. So what does that mean? Do not know. So that was weird. You know, looks like a leftover from the old world that they've just, and it's got graffiti on and stuff, unfortunately. But, you know, clearly a big, I don't know, you know, part of their tech, right? These are all just pipes for wind. So you'd pump it up with bellows, I think, you know, what it looks like. And you would make all these trumpets and horns go off. Oh, hang on. I don't know when that's happening. Another shot of it. And this is just a shot from Sarajevo. You can see all the mountains in the background. Balkans. It's interesting because basically they were socialist for, I don't know, I think from the 50s to the sort of, to about around 1990. And so you see all this amazing old world infrastructure everywhere, but then you also see these bland, you know, brutalistic buildings from the communist era. So it's quite a contrast. Here's another mosque and a minaret. And there's some really cool mosques, you know. So inside they're amazing. You got to take your shoes off and stuff to go in there, and they have different entrances for men and women. But this is the thing, right? Like this is just wall-to-wall Tartaria, but you can see on the side here, this is one of the newer communist buildings that are just these bland, ugly things. And there's just so many apartment buildings everywhere because they basically, the communists or the socialists just got everyone from the countryside, right? And they bribed them pretty much to come into the city and start jobs. And of course, their standard of living just dropped immediately, basically. So they got scammed a bit there. This is the picture on the way to the Bosnian pyramid. And this is a double rainbow we saw on the way. And then it turned into, I don't know if you can see that, but a rainbow that went right onto the top of the Bosnian pyramid of the sun. It's another one, not so good. I think there's a bit of footage coming up here. I'll just turn the volume off. So this is Visoko in Bosnia, the town basically around the pyramid complex. So there's 5 pyramids there and a temple that they've found so far. Temple of the Moon, Temple of the Sun, Temple of the Pyramid of the Sun, the Moon, the Dragon. There's a Temple of Mother Earth and the Pyramid of Love, and there is another one which I can't quite remember. This, I just took a photo of this because these are all artifacts. Obviously, it's all in Bosnian. Down here, statue figures in the making, sculptor The mysterious figurines discovered in several Vinkas towns. So Vinka town. So these are all from Bosnia, and very, very interesting looking. Right, this is a sign in the park. There's a big park next to the Pyramid of the Sun that Dr. Sam Osmanovic has built, and it's actually really cool. Okay, so this is the side of the Pyramid of the Sun, and this is all geopolymer. These were basically big slabs, and they've been broken up because the villagers basically went up there and broke it up and took it to build houses and things. So it's been, destroyed a bit, but there's still lots of it there. I'm not sure if there's any audio, but we'll see. Oh, hang on. All right, we just went back. Here we go. All right, here we are on the side of the pyramid. And as you can see, this is where they've done some excavation, and they have found all these man-made blocks. And this is all geopolymer, basically. You can see lots of rocks all joined together. It's like a capstone, and this is actually several layers deep, as you can see up there. So I'm not sure how far down it goes, but pretty interesting stuff. Let's go.
Some of the excavations are here. This is basically the lowest archaeological excavation where we found the artificial material, which confirmed us that the pyramid is more than 370 meters tall. Unfortunately, we couldn't take it down, but probably the pyramid is even larger. But down there houses residential area. But most importantly, what we found four crystals within the blocks, and the blocks are earlier testing, as I'll tell you up there, are made of concrete. So basically now we have something, even we know they were put with crystals. We some places of metal, iron within those plates, within this material, geopolymer material, to make it tougher, to make it superior, to make it better, to make it more stable. But it's not just because of that. Again, the crystal was used for its energetic purposes, for being a very good conductor.
There's another tunnel entrance. I haven't explored this one too far. Going to say hey. Yeah, you see the geopolymer walls, and these were basically all filled just like people's hands. So that's how they know they're tunnels. They don't take away any of this stuff. All geopolymer, man-made concrete. Much stronger than the stuff we've got today. And then they were filled up on purpose, as far as I can work out, about 5,000 years ago. All right, I'm just going to stop there for a minute, have a talk to everyone, how you all going. Is the coffee similar to Greek coffee? Haven't had Greek coffee. It's they make it in like copper pots, like little copper pots. They put in a bit of coffee, some water, and then they heat it. And basically the coffee bubbles up and bubbles over, and they catch that in a container. And yeah, that's basically your coffee. But a lot of places over there and people, they just put the ground coffee in a pot and add hot water, and then they give you that. And so you get lots of grains and stuff in it, and it's not, it's not the real thing. But so I'm not sure what Greek coffee is, but that's how they make it. That thing is amazing. Yeah, bellows to blow the horns. I know, right? I've never seen anything like it. Tanya, hello. Nick, built by the Moors, if not earlier. It could be. I mean, you don't see as much Moorish stuff in the Balkans, but there are traces, of the those archways, you know, the pointed archways that you see. So it could have been, but I mean, the Balkans, I mean, all the countries are the former Yugoslavia. So it was basically broken up by, you know, the powers that be, because it was becoming a really rich country, and it was becoming too powerful because it was the main trade center between the East and the West, right? Like Asia on one side and Europe on the other. Everything went through Yugoslavia. And so they sent in the socialists and other stuff, and they started a war, and they really did a lot of damage there. So not good. Dons, forget the Tetris wells for lifting the blocks into position. I'm not sure what you mean there, Isabella. Tetris wells, I don't know what they are. Melanie, how you going? Hello, everyone. Atari is Tengen, who made the ancient Russian, Mongolian, Oriental, Old World architecture. Tetris. What, one person made all the architecture game, Tetris. Okay, gotcha. Tetris wells for lift. Are they Tetris wells for lifting blocks? I don't know. I mean, I'm still not sure how they moved all the blocks. Obviously, with technology that we don't have. If you look into Ed Leeds Scallon, who built Coral Castle, it looks like he was reversing the magnetic polarity of the rocks, and so they would basically repel the earth, and so they would, you know, levitate a little bit off the ground, and you could just push them. So I don't know. You hear those stories also from Tibet and other places. But yeah, I'm not sure how they got the blocks into place yet. Statue of the Lizzie Lizard. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Melanie. Yes, give me a like, subscribe, share this around, all that kind of stuff, guys. Are you going live with Paul and Martin? Yes, Dave and Dave the Damer. Yeah, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Australia, we are going live. Sounds like it is coffee that you can turn the cup upside down and read the giants. Read the grain. Yeah, you could. Like tea leaf reading, right? Yeah, there's heaps of grains in it. Oh, thank you, Nick. Did Genghis Khan make it that far? The Khans. So the Balkans are sort of south of Mongolia. I didn't hear any stories of the Mongol hordes making it there, but the thing is, all of Yugoslavia, they had like a big infrastructure. They had a monarchy, who obviously all deposed, and they were a very rich and strong country. So I didn't hear about Genghis Khan, but yeah, I don't know, to tell you the truth. Hippie Shake, hello, how you going? Good to see you. To Joiner, hello, good to see you. Donut, love from Scotland, thank you. Love going back to you. Bring back the old norm. Levitation, right? It's like when you get two magnets and you try and push the same, you know, poles, two positives together, how they repel. That's the theory. There's a game of Russian architecture called Tetris. If you watch our Melted Reality from yesterday's show, they show the pyramids all over the world with large well shaft drawing up the blocks. Could be. I don't know. I've heard of Tetris. I didn't know there was a Russian version, but maybe I'll check it out. All right, so we'll go back and have a look at some more footage. And I think the footage is coming up is actually like a walk around the park that is next to the Pyramid of the Sun, which is really cool as well. So again, if you can get to the Bosnian Pyramid, I would highly recommend it. It's a really special place. It's just got this vibe about it. You know, it's really cool. All the people are cool. You can go in the tunnels. They're healing tunnels. You can buy structured water, which I'm drinking at the moment. What have I got here? This is it. Oh, can you see that? There. Pyramid water. So this comes out from under the pyramid. There's water and streams under the Pyramid of the Sun, and probably the other ones as well. and they've tested it. It's high in negative ions. It's completely structured. Nothing grows in it, you know, so you don't get, you know, slime and, you know, fungus or whatever else grows, you know. It's clean water. And when they got in there and first discovered it, you know, like I said, that they think that the tunnels were filled in about 5,000 years ago, and the water was perfectly clean and still running. So let's have a look at this video. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the tunnels.
This is the Bosnian pyramid tunnels. Yes, get to a helmet, I just smashed my head. We're going meditating. Degrees in here. Constant. I'm going to see what actually on the day of the apocalypse, it's the 19th. Out of the tunnel. See the rocks in the drywall. They've got the drywalls underneath it. There's some wooden framing, but it's not everywhere. This is the rock. So this is made of a man-made ceramic. It's got clay in it. As you can see, put back on. And there's crystals in there. They used like a radar kind of technology, and look inside, and there's crystals in there. It's all man-made.
And exactly where they found it is where it's stayed. Yeah. And we've actually operated the machine, and there's water.
There's water running underneath it. Yeah. It sends up an electromagnetic and up to the top of the pyramid. And it's 300 meters. It's 300 meters of tunnels we can make sense. There's little things going on, very little chambers. This is the drywall.
You just gotta know that someone, for some reason, you're doing all the tunnels.
Right.
When they come across these, see all this?
It's just like river sand.
And then they get all this.
Walls.
So there's a lot of channels to
Here's another one.
this is all done by volunteers, no government funding.
By hand. Wheelbarrows.
Cool project ever.
You can see there's another, this is like a meditation chamber, and this is another man-made rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're sitting above another stream, and all the man-made rocks, they finally leave where they are.
The water
It's all
is super pure.
Yes.
And so that's the way of making money. I found this whole concept. What's the deal with it? It's like high concentrated living water.
Yeah,
Basically the best water you can absolutely get. No.
Leave it for 6 hours and it'll structure all that water. So just 24 litres out. These little bottles for like $5 or something. Another meditation chamber. Another book. And looks like another tunnel there. Under the pyramid of the sun. Quite a lot of them. They started and then they stop because they're going the wrong direction. Alarming. So this clear tunnel, very dark in there. It goes in, so that would have been heading the wrong direction. So it's in our meditation chamber.
Yes. About all of the issue, and it's highly negative violence, which means for us it's pure healing.
Feeling. Yeah. Lots of organ energy too, but so like cell phones, Wi-Fi, nothing like that works in here. Yes. So pure. Any ailments. Well, it's been recorded anyway. Not making any claims, of course. Definitely good feedback from breathing issues as well. Like everything else.
The current study visits will not have quite a lot, especially respiratory issues.
Another side tunnel, you can see the drywall. Drywall's just, you know, rocks that stack without mortar. 220 metres in. And the pyramid, well, it's on the side of the pyramid, not actually under it yet, but underground. See this the roof. It's all different heights. Started. All different heights, which basically creates a natural difference in air pressure. Pumps the air up and down, so the air doesn't get stale. It's always good. It's actually much better. No, this is good air. Another tunnel. Oh, it gets pretty low at some points. It's pretty dark, so I hope this figure comes out okay. Oh, I have to wear helmets because it gets low and keep banging my head. Because the front tunnels everywhere. And then see it. It's really almost at the deepest point. Yeah, man. Because we've all denied it. Pseudoscience, that's what Wikipedia says.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
Oh. So what is it? 350.
This is very terrible. This is an example of a pyramid. Egyptian.
All right, so the audio's obviously not that good, but what we were saying is, if I can find it, where was that rock? So there's these geopolymer rocks that are made, they're like a geopolymer clay, and they find them, they find lots of them, and they've worked out that they're sitting above the water, basically the streams underneath. So this rock here, this is geopolymer, and you can see this line around it. They did, they used LiDAR or radar to look inside it, and it's actually got crystals embedded in it. So they've made it, put crystals in, and then put this lid on top of it, and there's a stream of water running underneath it, and they find lots of these. So that's very cool. There it is. And the dry walls, where's there a dry wall? There. So you can see all these rocks stacked up. There, every time they find one of those, there's a tunnel behind it. So as they're clearing it out, they find these walls, and then they know that there's another tunnel there, which is interesting. And all these tunnels, they're geopolymer, and they were filled in, obviously, you know, by hand or whatever. They were purposely filled in with river sand, and so that's all they're just taking out the river sand. There's another one, drywall, and there's just tunnels going off everywhere. And what they're doing is they start a tunnel, but if they're only interested in getting, the main goal is to get under the actual tip of the pyramid. So if the tunnels go the wrong way and aren't pointing towards the pyramid itself, they stop excavating and they start another one. So they're actually trying to get under the pyramid. And they found a new tunnel last year, tunnel 6, and they dropped in through the roof basically into it, and it wasn't filled. So at one point they're going to get to a point in the tunnels where they're going to be empty, which will obviously be cool. But there's all these meditation rooms. You probably saw them in there. People basically go in here to meditate, and it's mainly for health reasons. People like literally go here to cure different ailments and stuff. And you probably heard me coughing. It's because the air in there, it's full of negative ions and orgone energy, and it's the main thing, well, the thing that it fixes most is lung and breathing disorder. So, you know, people who have different lung issues get really good results quickly. And so when you go in there, you know, your lungs tend to want to clean out, so you cough a bit. And there you go, that's one of the tunnels. You can see a bit of the drywall here. And there's all these different heights. You see that's pretty low. And that's basically to circulate the air. It's just a natural way to create different air pressures and circulate it. So this is, they've excavated 350 meters in length that you can go in the tunnel so far. And they don't need to do anything with the air. They don't pump oxygen in or out or anything like that. It's just self-regulating basically. And obviously that's Kelly Jones. And yeah, so we went in and then we sat down and meditated. And it's really cool. You can turn the lights off and just sit there in the dark and meditate. And I'll just stop for one sec. I put up a video, you may have seen it a couple of days ago, I think. It was part of an interview that I did. And the first time I went into the tunnels to meditate, I sat down and started meditating. And to me, it felt like I was just sitting there meditating for, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes or something. And then I opened my eyes and the people I'd gone in with weren't there. So I went out out of the tunnels, and they were in the coffee shop, and we had a chat, and then I said, I wonder what the time is. And we checked it. We went into the tunnels just before 11, and I checked the time, and it was 6 p.m. So I'd been in there meditating for 7 hours. And to me, it seemed like it was literally, 30, 40 minutes. So that was interesting. And apparently the people I went in with, they got up and went to a different place at one point, and they said they were talking to me and telling me they were leaving, and then they started talking louder and they said I just did not respond. So that was interesting. Not sure what happened there. But yeah, they're definitely very powerful. All right, what's everyone saying here? Oh, Hippie Shake, buy me a coffee. Thank you very much. Was this a survival pod pyramid? Oh, who knows? One thing is it was definitely built by people our size. You can tell by the height of the tunnels, the size of the rocks that they build the dry walls with. They were definitely made by people our size. DN, hello, how you going? Nick, I think AI is a sign of our laziness and not the best use of technology. I mean, to offend, just my opinion. If kids can't read or write, how can it? Oh, look, I totally agree, man. That's why they're bringing AI in. It's it's going to change a lot. So many people are losing their jobs and things because employers are just using AI now, to do all their accounting, all their advertising, their work layouts, all this kind of stuff, and people are just losing their jobs. So yeah, AI definitely not good for us humans, right? Nick, yes, they had alchemy and metallurgy, totally 100%. The Tengan or Tartarian Ataris. Every time you say that, I think about the Atari 2600, man. The first, video game console from the 80s, right? Well, maybe not the first, but the first good one. Mons DK, hello. Sign at Starfort. What's that? Göteborg. I'm not sure what that is. It is forbidden to help Tartarian and Roma or the Jews doing so can be dealt with a death penalty or banished from the town. Tartaria is not what you think. It's 16,000 years. This has been on 16,000 or 1600. Yeah, well, they do that everywhere. Like they even when you go into star forts, you can't go everywhere, and they have all their guides, right, to give you the mainstream narrative and tell you what they want you to think, basically. All night. Could one be there for weeks? Well, in the tunnels, well, they do close them at night, but I know some people have stayed overnight in them. So you're talking about the tunnels, 17 Joy, and hello, thanks for joining me. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to go, definitely stay near the pyramid for a week or so and just go in and meditate. Most people do it twice a day, going for an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, and it's good, man. RX Youth, hello. How you going? One love to you. Chris, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Michelangelo, yes, they could turn any metal to gold, hence the reason they had the money to build anything they wanted. Yeah, I'm not sure if they actually ran on money. If you look at the society and what they left, it doesn't look like they were paying people to build these buildings. So I'm not sure. I'm sure they had some means of exchange. Yes, DN, it's some kind of time slip, man. Cafalata, yep, time lapse. Yeah. I'm not sure where I went or what happened. Haven't recovered those memories yet. But I am planning on doing some hypnosis type work. I also want to see, because when I had my accident, I actually blacked out for that as well, right? So when I crashed, I drove down the road like a kilometer unconscious. So I don't know what happened in that time either. So I definitely want to, look into that more. Golden brass. There's so much brass in the Balkans and brass crafts and stuff, man. It's everywhere. Yes, tunnels. Yeah. I mean, who knows, right? who knows? I lost 7 hours. Who knows? You could lose days. I don't know, but there's something, you know, special going on there. They've measured all the inside the tunnels, all the readings, should we call it? You know, there's high negative ions, there's organ energy, all this other stuff. So there's definitely something going on there. The pyramid seems to have a mystical spiritual powers, but do you think at some point it was possibly part of the mass worldwide mining that seems to have taken? I don't think it was part of mining because all the tunnels align with geopolymer. I think it was more, you know, like the cathedrals, like a healing thing, because, you know, they've set all these geopolymer rocks on top of the water to magnify the electromagnetic energy in there and other things. So I don't think it was mining, you know, but who knows? But I mean, like I said, there's 5 pyramids and a temple that they've found already, and I think these tunnels go to every one, and it could almost be like a circuitry system, you know, on a macro scale. That could be the circuitry that connects them all, because there's an orgon beam coming out the top of the Sun Pyramid at 28 hertz, I believe it is, which they've measured. It's 4 meters wide, so it's definitely it's some kind of power generating machine. And they've also just recently found this other, you know, ancient structure, and it's a battery, it's a capacitor. It's like built-in levels, like geopolymer and then clay and then geopolymer and clay, and it looks like a big battery. So I think it's part of a big infrastructure, right, of the old worldwide grid. Portals, could be portals. Yeah, so there you go. All right, just got a few more photos to have a look at. I think there's a video of a walk around of the park that is next to the Pyramid of the Sun, which is actually really cool as well. So let's have a look at what is coming up. What's happened there? Okay, hang on. One sec. Let me just get rid of that. Where are we? Actually, that might be. Oh, that's all I've got at the moment. There you go. So I just basically picked out bits and pieces of the trip. I did a live stream, gosh, probably a month ago, where I showed the first half of the trip. So that was good. Nick, I like talking about the controllers. Who's to say these relics aren't hiding much more from what we can see on the tour? Of course they are. And ley lines map, yes, ley lines. We actually drove from Venice up to Palmanova Star Fort, which is in Italy, then across through Slovenia into Croatia, and through Bosnia into Serbia, and then up to a pyramid called Ertan Pyramid in Serbia. And then we realized that we'd been traveling along a ley line the whole way. It was a big ley line. So all these things are definitely connected. It was Venice to a star fort, then through, there's lots of stuff in Slovenia and Croatia, lots of old world, you know, castles and things that we went through, and then past the Bosnian period and up to the Ertan Pyramid, and it's all on a ley line. So they're all definitely connected for sure. And one other thing I need to say is the tour, Old World Tours, I did it in partnership with Tara, which, you know, you've probably seen the videos I did with her promoting it all. Well, Tara turned out to be a scammer and a liar and basically stole all the money. So I have to take her to court. So if you're a creator out there and this, you know, gypsy grifter, as we call it, or the Red Witch contacts you, just do not even answer. She's a complete scammer. So I'm taking her to court. I'm going to sue her, and I'm actually going to try and get criminal charges brought up against her as well. And I'm really going to mess with her life because, you know, we you know, obviously everyone on the tour you know, we told everyone who was on the tour there all, and at that time she was literally trying to contact people and create new tours with them. So yeah, she's just a complete liar, scammer, and a grifter. So yes, there you go. If you ever see her around, and she said she's going to start her own YouTube channel, but I very much doubt that that will ever happen. But yes, stay away from that chick. And you know, if you're going to go into business, obviously, you know, learn my lesson. Make sure everything's signed and dotted and all this kind of stuff, because that's one thing, you know, we didn't sign too much. But in Australia, I mean, I've got so much proof that it was a partnership. I've got, you know, people who, I've got witnesses and all this kind of stuff. And in Australia, that's all you need. You don't need a signed contract. If you've got proof, then, you know, the courts take that into consideration. So yes, basically we've got all the affidavits done, and we will be taking her to court in the very near future. And she's yes, going to really sort of find out the ramifications of what she's done. Kut, how you going? Is that how I say? Kut Shagub. Thank you very much. Super sticker board. Thank you. Yeah, Melanie. Yeah, I mean, the craziest thing about it all is the tour was a complete success. You know, we could have been running 2 or 3 tours a year and made, you know, money to live. It could have been our income. It went really well. Everyone loved it. And at the end, she does this. And so she's cutting her own throat. She's clearly not very smart, because she had a business there, you know, and we could have run it and done, you know, traveled around all these cool places and got paid for it. So it doesn't even make sense. Yes, Rizak, it is Dijana Taraseva. That is exactly who she is. She's on Facebook, by the way, if you want to know. So yeah, it's, you know, I'm going to get the money back, but yeah, thank you, Dave. But it's just, you know, it's just another thing I don't really need at the moment that I have to do. And of course, I was expecting to get paid, so it's put me in a bit of a tough position money-wise, because obviously when I was traveling, I wasn't putting up any content on my channel. So I've lost all that income. I got back and had all these things that I needed to do, including getting therapy for my arm. And yeah, so she's put me in a hard position. Yes, she slithered in. Gatekeeper. Yeah. Yeah, so just so you know, if you see her around the traps, give her your point of view on all this. So yeah, RX Youth, there's a wide variety of different great hypnosis video. Yeah, videos, yeah. Kelly was talking about that. She's, I haven't tried one yet, but maybe I will. You know, why not? Can't hurt. But yeah, Kelly's been sort of talking about that, and we need to get onto it. There's not too much to do when you're water fasting. You can't really, you know, I mean, I've got energy in that, but you don't want to get out around food and all that kind of stuff. So we're just hanging out, you know, watching, you know, movies every night and stuff. But we've been meaning to do more meditations and things, so we'll get onto that. Yes, the red-headed lady, the one that literally looks like a troll doll, that one. Yeah, I won't say too much more about what I think of her looks, but yeah, she ain't attractive, let's put it that way. And this is what happens. You grow into your face. And I should have spotted this, you know, back in the beginning. You know, if you're a happy person, by the time you hit your 40s or 50s, you've got a happy face. If you're not a happy person and you're a bit of a scumbag and a thief and a liar, that you become that in your face too. So I should have seen that. But you know, it's I always like to think the best of people, right, and give them a chance. But definitely from now on, I'll be getting everything signed and dotted before anything happens. Too harsh, Tanya? Sorry. DC, how you going? Nice to have you here. Perfect description, right? Yeah, we had a bit of fun with her. Kelly made some cool memes up. So, but we did, we tried to contact her 4 or 5 times, sent emails, just basically, saying do the right thing. You know what the deal was, but she just ignored us, and now she's blocked me on all social media. So there you go. All right, so that's all the pictures I had. Should we? Was it an expensive trip considering that you saw so much? I mean, no, it was, it was all paid for me. Well, actually, even that, she didn't even honor that. I ended up paying for all my meals, which obviously, as an owner or even an employee, which she's trying to claim I was, that should have all been covered. And then towards the end, the last week, she basically kept me and Kelly away from the group. Like, she was putting us in separate accommodation and stuff, and we didn't really realize what was happening until after. And then it all became very clear that she was literally trying to keep us away from the group. And it was Kelly that she got really triggered about. Kelly, and Kelly's awesome, right? You all know Kelly, but she triggered the hell out of Tara. And I think what it is Kelly is just a natural, outgoing, exuberant person, right? And she was amazing. She made sure that she spent time with every single person on the trip. She did her best. She, tried to entertain people. We did a few shows and that. And Tara just could not handle it. And I think it's because Tara wanted to be like Kelly. She wants to be this outgoing, cool chick, right? And she's so far from that. It's not funny. So she lost her shit, and now she's going to end up in a lot of trouble, and she might end up in jail. So not very smart. Yes, 17 Joy. Yes, my birthday is in 3 days. Maybe I'll do a birthday stream, right? But I'm going to be water fasting, so all I'm going to get for my birthday, like food-wise, is like a good cup of tea. But yeah, yes, thank you very much. Yes, always get your paperwork done, because you just don't know. There's so many scammers and stuff. It's just increased so much recently. It's unbelievable. But yeah, man, even if you trust people and their friends and that, still get a signed contract for everything, or don't go into it. Yes, a complete narcissist, 100%. 100%. Yes, Kelly's awesome. Kelly, that's why I'm in New South Wales, right? I was in a hard time and needed to sort of get out and get some space. And Kelly said, well, come and live with me. She's amazing. She just very, heartfelt, tries to help everyone. And like I said, she took her job very seriously. She made sure she spoke to everyone, spent time with everyone. Did everything. Like, we entertained people, all this kind of stuff. And Tara saw that as a negative. So complete narcissist, 100%. 100%, yes. Crazy story, right? Thank you very much, 17 Joy. Yes, thank you very much. I've also been using castor oil on my arm and my face. So castor oil is really good for the skin, stops, wrinkles. Not that I have too many yet. Going to be 52, man, in 3 days. But castor oil is good, if you want. It gets rid of blemishes in your skin, sunspots, all that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for somebody to help your skin out, castor oil, man. I don't take it internally. I just rub it on my skin. Water does not kill parasites. You definitely need some medical advice. No, water fasting, dude. 100% does. Look into it. So I'm 14 days in, we're doing 21. Your whole digestive system shuts down after 3 days and you go into ketosis. which means your body starts eating basically everything that should not be in it, including parasites. 100%. Done the research. This is Kelly's 6th, I believe, water fast, like long-term water fast. She's done many at 21 days. I think she's done one that went longer. But yeah, she's done all the research. I've researched it, and 100%, man, it does. And medical advice, what, from the same people who told me to take a shot in my arm? Don't think so. Hey, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not letting it get to me. You know, I've got other things in the works that I'm working on, but we're going to court and I'm going to win. So it's a pain in the butt, but it's going to all, you know, work out awesome. You're a Leo. I am. Thanks, yeah, man. The hair, right? Got my mane going. Every day is a school day. Yep. Just lessons are hard. Yeah. It's definitely a lesson. So I've learned a lot, and you know, there's every chance that we're going to do another one. I've got another really good friend who is really good at organizing things, so I'm going to have a talk, and we might run another one next year. We'll see how we go. Obviously, even though she's a really good friend and trust her completely, we'll still sign contracts, right? Because if someone's legit, they're not going to worry about signing contracts. It's just normal business practice, right? Kelly's like an angel. Yeah, she is, man. Pumpkin seeds. What's this? Pumpkin seeds. Yeah, I've heard pumpkin seeds are good for parasites. I've done 2 parasite cleanses this year. One was just like a herbal sort of parasite cleanse, and the other was, what was the other one? It wasn't turpentine. I can't remember, but I've done 2 this year, and they were both just 3 days, but over the full moon, which is the best time to do them, because the parasites come out when the moon is full. That's when they're most active, which, you know, might be attached to lunatics, maybe. Who knows? Oh yeah, man, she's got so much karma coming toward, so much karma coming her way. But she's just so oblivious. She just doesn't even see it. So, you know, interesting. Yeah, man. Yeah. Now so many talking about tallow. Well, tallow is good. I eat tallow and broth and all that kind of stuff. Do people put it on their skin as well? Haven't heard that one, but you might look into it. Yeah, yes, exactly, Melanie. Exactly. Yeah, they are like, yeah. I should, you know, leading question, just ask them about themselves and try and trigger them. If people get triggered, walk away, man, walk away. Castor oil is awesome. Yeah, exactly. Organic in glass. So this is what I've got. It's in the brown glass bottle, organic. No, whatever that weird stuff is. So you can get that from, I got that one from iHerb. So yeah, man, give it a go. Did Campbell talk more about his water fast earlier in the stream? I did a bit, yeah. I'm on day 14. We're doing 21 days, so the countdown now. We're into the countdown, 7 days to go. And yeah, just water. I'm drinking also the pyramid structured water. You put like a capful into a liter, and leave it for 6 hours at least, and it structures all the water. And again, you've got to keep it in either copper or dark glass. So we've been doing that as well, and tea. That's really it. That's all we've been having. And I'm kind of just following Kelly's advice on this, because she's done, you know, many water fasts. So yeah, it's going really. It's actually going. It's so much easier than I thought it would be. Like, it really is. Like, you know, every couple of times a day, you know, I might start fantasizing about cheesecake or a good coffee, but it doesn't last long. And just keep. You just drink water. Make sure you're fully hydrated. And yeah, just do it, man. Have a go. And the main thing is to go more than 3 days. So if you can go like even 5 days, it means you're at least in ketosis for a couple of days, but you hit ketosis after 3 days, and that's when your body starts to clean everything out. So yes, I use castor oil on places it's removed a large mole on me. There you go. So yeah, I've got Kelly onto it. She's got a few sunspots she wants to get rid of. So it's good. And obviously, you know, turning 52, so I want to keep my skin, you know, young and supple, right? Like 11, how do I say that? 11, Melissa and D. Hello. Going to go to the start. Yes, when it's over. Yes, good. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's pictures from my little trip through the Balkans. Castor oil is good. I agree. Yes, that's my website. I believe it's in the description below. But I might start. I don't do a lot of work on it. Again, it's just there's so much to do. I'm so busy, you know. Now I've got this court case on top of it, so yeah. But I would like to get my own sort of autodidactic website up and start populating it with pictures and videos and stuff. So we'll see how we go. Like I said, I'm moving back to Perth soon, and that'll give me a lot more time. You know, there's always something to do on the farm. You know, I've had to build my own house, my dome, and set up all the solar and power and all this kind of stuff. Built a shower. So when I get back to Perth, it'll be nice to have, you know, running water, hot water, you know, electricity, all this kind of stuff. So I'll have a lot more time to get onto these things. Yes, she definitely does wear her heart on her sleeve, and yes, she's amazing. Yes, you want to go on our tour? All right. Well, yeah, like I said, there's a good possibility we'll be doing another one next year, and definitely going back to the Bosnian pyramid because it's just a really special place. Yes, there was a tour organized for Turkey, but obviously at this point, I'm not having anything to do with that lying scumbag. Can I call her that? Bentonite clay, yes, another good one for parasites, definitely. A cleanse I've done a couple of times is gum turpentine, which is natural turpentine that they get from pine trees. That's a good one as well. This is the year for karma. I think it's starting to rain. Oh, how nice. Yeah, man, she's got so much karma coming her way. A little research shows we can all drop into narcissism, but emo intelligence teaches us how not to be narcs. Speaking of a parasite, could be narc tapeworm. Yeah, well, she doesn't look that healthy, so she's probably full of parasites, man. They're in her brain. Yes, hippie, I am still doing. Is it tonight your time? Yeah, it's 7 a.m. for me in the morning, but yes, definitely doing it. I'll be there. So go and check it out, guys. It's probably already up. It's going to be on Arcade's channel, so the link's probably already up there. Yep, everything in glass, man. Don't drink from plastic. It's full of nanoparticles and crap. Somehow the medical system in Spain know how good castor oil is, for we can only get tempered in pharmacies. They used to use castor oil. It used to be one of the main, you know, remedies before Big Pharma took over, right? It used to be used for so many things, and they used to drink it as well. You can drink it. It was good for, you know, stomach issues and things, fevers, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's one of these things, you know, that they've taken out of our vision, right, out of our perception, and they just shove pills in our face now. iHerb is awesome. I agree. It is. It's a great site. Yes. I mean, it's funny. It's been so much easier than I thought. Like I've done 14 days without food, and I thought I might last 5 days, but now I'm here. I'm just going to go to the end. It's also good. You know, you lose a couple of kilos on it as well, right? So that's an added bonus. Oh, okay. You add essential oils. Cool. Okay, I hadn't thought of that. That's a good idea. Yeah, right. Okay, I'll look into that as well, right? What salts are you taking? Just I've got just sea salt here, but Kelly's partner is like a full foodie, health conscious person, and she's got this. It's supposed to be the best salt in the world, full of. I think it's can't remember if it's a rock or a sea salt, but it's really good. Like it's full of everything. Is my sense of smell on point? Well, not really sure. I'm gonna have to get around some food to check it out, man. But yeah, it seems good. I mean, water fasting resets everything pretty much. It's a reset for your body. So yeah, obviously I'm still wearing glasses, and that's another thing. Castor oil is good for vision. Gets rid of cataracts, gets rid of floaties and things, and improves vision. But some people will actually put drops in their eyes, but castor oil is really thick. So I'm just rubbing it on my eyelids on the top and the bottom, and it does, you know, has the same effect. Basically, it seeps in. Yeah, man, the food's going to be awesome. I'm already dreaming about it and what I'm, you know, making plans of what I'm going to have. My first 2 days are just going to be like veggie soup and broth. But yeah, man, I've been thinking about cheesecake a lot, so I'm probably going to go to a cafe and have some cheesecake and a good coffee as well. Favorite part of the trip? I mean, it was all really cool. The people were awesome. I would say probably, I mean, well, the pyramid, obviously. The Pyramid of the Sun was definitely the highlight. But next, I would say Dubrovnik. Oh, just lost my phone. Dubrovnik, we went there, and again, you know, Kelly and I and 2 friends of ours who came along got separated from everyone again, but we actually stayed inside the castle, which was awesome. And we had at night time, because there's so many tourists there, but at night time we basically had the castle to ourselves, right? We'd just go and have dinner, have a few drinks, and then just walk around. We found all these interesting little tunnels and things, and you can walk out to the ocean and these little platforms. It's really, really cool, amazing architecture and old world stuff. And that's where they filmed Game of Thrones. It's the Game of Thrones castle. So yeah, Dubrovnik, awesome. Thank you very much, Melanie. Yes, moving back to Perth probably till the end of the year, and then I'll probably be back and going to Mullaney. Yeah, so again, that's where Kelly's moving, and you know, her and her family are all sad to see me go, but they've got a house, like a really big house. It's like 4-bedroom, big house, but it's got a self-contained studio with a kitchen and bathroom and all that kind of stuff. So they've offered me that. So, and Mullaney's a really, really cool town. So there's every chance that I'll be coming back to the east probably late January, because my son's birthday's in November, and then it's obviously Christmas. So I'm going to go spend that with my family, and then I'll be back. Carney diet feeds. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe, like I said before, we've been doing a lot of research into the gut, and the latest best research is saying that basically to have at least 50 different types of food in a week, and the ultimate is to have 30 a day. So I'm going to go back to a more traditional diet and just have a salad with everything I eat that's got, you know, as many different vegetables and things as I can get in it. And I'm going to be having smoothies for breakfast. So yeah, I'm definitely going back to more variety. It's, you know, the diet thing, right? It's weird. We still don't know what we're supposed to eat, right? It's strange. So I've tried everything. I've been vegetarian, I've been vegan, I've been carnivore. I've had a normal, you know, Australian diet, but I've not had really any amazing results from any of them. So I'm going to, try another one, right? Try until you get it right. Yes, Kelly Jones channel, Tartaria Australia. Go and subscribe and say hello to her. Her channel hasn't grown, like one subscriber in something like 3 years. So mainly she's just putting up our podcast, but go and leave her a message and tell her to start making videos. Though she's extremely busy at the moment with her job. She's runs a charity, and they're in the middle of making documentaries and all these other launches. So I'm not sure if she'll have time to make videos, but also we just today we went and we basically did a schedule for next year, and we're doing more live events. So we've got I think it's 11 places in Australia that we're going to go and do events at, and we're going to do a trip to the UK. We're going to do a little mini tour and do, you know, 4 or 5 shows in the UK and stay a couple of weeks. So that's all coming up. So keep your ears peeled and keep your eyes peeled. Don't peel ears, do you? Keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, we'll be updating that all on the Tartaria Australia podcast. What's this? Thanks, Campbell. As I said, I missed a lot as that court case. You missed the court case here. I'm taking Tara to court because she stole all the money from the tour. Basically, that's what's happening. Yes, tree turpentine, also known as gum turpentine. The ingestible kind is humbling for your colon and will evict. Yeah, very, very good parasite cleanse, and apparently cleans out your colon too. So there you go. We'll be speaking less shit. Bella B, how you going, man? Thanks for being here. KJV, thank you for being here, and everyone else. Dinner time in WA. Dinner time? What, 5:30, isn't it? Yeah, early dinner. Enjoy your food. Try and have 30 different types of things on your plate. Paradise. Parasites die. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talk. I've actually got a book about Jesus. It talks about Jesus and him casting out serpents. And they're saying that the serpents are the parasites, right? Casting out the parasites, the serpents. So I find that interesting. It makes a lot of sense, right? That to get, control of your life and your mind and everything back, get rid of your parasites. Yes, no, definitely do not drink mineral turpentine. Don't. That shit'll kill you. But yeah, spirit of gum turpentine from pine trees is fine, but we're not talking mineral turpentine. And this is another thing, right? Turpentine again, like excellent parasite, cleaner, killer, which obviously heals a lot of other ailments. And so what do? They make another version called turpentine, which, a couple of years ago, I just thought turpentine was that, mineral turpentines for cleaning paint and stuff, right? But this is what they do, that they take away our natural remedies and replace them with all this, double talk, right? Oh no, this is turpentine now. So yeah. Yorkshire salt, is that good? I haven't heard of Yorkshire salt. I'll have to look into it. But we might be in Yorkshire next year. 10 days, I'm on day 14 of the water fast. 14, I've got a week to go. My eyes are clearer. Oh, can you see them through my glasses? Are they better? Celtic sea salt definitely is good. 5:30 a.m. in Nebraska. J. Paul, hello. Thanks for joining in, man. Wow, up early or up late, who knows, right? There you go, everyone. Hippie has put the link in the chat for everyone who wants to join us tomorrow. Well, my time, Australian time, tomorrow morning, and I believe it's this evening. Is that right? In the USA and the UK. What else have we got here? I found castor oil irritated my eyes. Yep, fair enough. Like I said, I just rub mine on the eyelids, but yeah, if it's irritating, obviously stop. I'm doing that with my eyes and castor oil. Oh, John, what kind of results have you been getting? How long have you been on it? And are you getting results? My house smells of bone broth. Yeah, Kelly's house, when her partner's back, always smells of bone broth because it takes 3 days to make, right? So there's always some boiling away somewhere. Carrot juice for all moist tissue, breaking fast. Oh, okay. And of course, carrots as well, good for your eyes, right? You know, you get a carrot and you snap it and have a look at it. The cross section looks like an eye. Good for your eyes and apparently good for all moist tissues. There you go. Oh no, Isabella missed out. She forgot to buy sea salt. It's not good. Celtic salt, pink salt, charcoal salt. I haven't heard of that. But yeah, I normally just use pink sea salt or pink Celtic. Rock salt, Himalayan rock salt as well. I can't remember the name of the salt that Kelly's got, but it's, I mean, you can taste it when you have it. You can taste that there's just a lot in it. All the essential, you know, minerals. J. Paul, dude, if you've got a problem with someone, you don't have to tell everyone. Just don't watch his channel, all right? But do not spam my chat, okay? Mulaney is so gorgeous, man. Mulaney is amazing. It really is. You know, up on the hills, you can see out to the ocean on the Sunshine Coast, and the town is really cool. And you know, just heaps of really cool shops, handmade stuff, hippie type things, cafes, really good food. So yeah, that's sort of why I'm thinking I'll go there. It's just a really cool place full of cool people. And we're probably going to be doing another event in Mulaney as well next year. Imagine doing this in the Balkans. Doing what in the Balkans? Doing what? Let me know. J. Paul, if you put one more post up, I'm going to block you. Okay? No one cares. If you don't like something or someone, you have a brain, you have a mind, and you have the ability to not go to their channel. All right? So do it again, and I'll block you. I'm being very nice not to have done it already. Garlic and ginger with your roasted garlic. Garlic with roasted garlic. Roasted garlic is nice. Garlic by itself is a bit strong. Check out oxalates. Yes. Yeah, Tina. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand. We've done a lot of research into oxalates. You know, that's one of the main reasons we tried carnivore. But yeah, and in my view, I think a lot of this stuff with oxalates and with vegetables and things, you know, being toxic to us, I think it's all the chemicals they spray on it. Basically, I think that's what's causing it all. But yeah, all the stuff I'm going to be eating will be organic and all that kind of stuff. And I'll probably stay away from, you know, the spinach and the kale and that kind of stuff. But herbs as well, right? Herbs count as a different food. So, you know, if you can put 5 different types of herbs on your salad, right? Fresh herbs, obviously. And then you need another 25, right? But I'm just going to make salads and just cut things up really small and just mix it all together. Bit of balsamic vinegar maybe. Okay, Jay Paul, see you later, mate. You're gone. Doing these various remedies and fasts, have you actually noticed your body getting rid of any parasites? I mean, I don't check the toilet. We've got a drop toilet here, so we can't check our poo. I feel, yeah, I don't feel like I've got parasites. I don't have any issues. I don't really have any health issues. I don't, and I never really have had health issues. I don't get sick. I don't really have any. The only things I've got are injuries, right? So I definitely feel healthy. And I know everyone has parasites. Everyone. If you think you don't, you do. So I'm just keeping them down so they can't breed, and hopefully getting rid of them. But that's one of the reasons we're doing the fast. But the main reason is to reset my body and to get into ketosis and eat out all the crap. Because I'm 52 soon, and just over our lifetime, with all the food we get given, it's all processed. We build up all this stuff that shouldn't be in our system. So I'm getting rid of all that. You want to get out and do as much international travel as you can. It's only going to be very hard in the near future. Well, maybe it will, but this is exactly why I'm doing it. Not because I think it's going to stop, but basically because when I went to America in October last year, everyone was saying, don't do that. There's going to be a shutdown. They're going to lock you down. You're going to get stuck somewhere. I went, nothing happened. Then I went back again this year, and then to the Balkans. And again, everyone's saying, don't travel. All this stuff's going to happen. Nothing happened. All right. So yeah, travel, definitely get out and travel. The world's amazing, but don't do anything in fear. Don't do it because you're scared you won't be able to do it in the future. Like Kelly's going to Africa, Northern Africa in December, I think. I don't plan on stopping traveling, and I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all, man. I've got a good internal radar. If I shouldn't be going, then I will know, right? My psyche, my higher self, whatever you want to call it, will let me know. So definitely travel, but don't do anything out of fear. Do it because you want to do it. You did a 7-day, nice. I do. I feel good. The first week, I wasn't feeling amazing, but as I get more into it, I've got good energy. I feel good. Lost a bit of weight. I do. I feel good, and I think apparently everyone tells me who's done long water fasts that when you actually stop a couple of days after that, you really start to feel good. So yeah, I definitely feel good. Jesus and serpents, yeah, man, casting out serpents, get rid of the wormies. Show holidays this week. What does that mean? Show holidays? I'm not sure what you mean there, Nick, but let me know. Yeah, there you go. Demons, right? Yeah. I mean, all these stories we get, they've all been, inverted. We know this, right? They've all been inverted and changed around, and all the meanings of words have been changed. So, that makes sense to me because I've never seen a demon. And I'm not saying they don't exist, but what are they? We have parasites inside us, and we have parasites outside us who try and control us, right? It's interesting, right? We're being controlled by parasites on the inside and the out. And some parasites literally can take over the minds of the animals that they inhabit. I haven't heard of it in a human, but there's definitely animals and insects that they literally completely control by the parasite that gets in them. Like there's one that gets into spiders that makes a spider, what does it do? It lays its eggs in other creatures, and that's so that the parasite can lay eggs in there and stuff. And one that gets into an ant and it makes the ant crawl up grass, or it gets eaten by cows, because then it goes into the gut and it reproduces in the cow and it poos out, and then the cycle starts again. So yeah, man, parasites are like demons, right? And like I said, all the polys, all the people who try and rule us are parasites, man. They're all parasites. Oh, okay. There you go. Castor oil on your nails. I guess that's for cracked nails. If you get cracked nails, there you go. Yeah, castor oil seems to be really, really cool, like a cure almost. Celtic, I think you mean Celtic there. Hello, Coherence, Victoria. Oh, Victoria salt. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the grey. I think I've had some grey Celtic salt. Oh, okay. Was that just a link to Arcake's channel? But yeah, check out Arcakes if you want to see us live tomorrow with Martin and Paul Cook. Like I said, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Australia. I'm not sure for other countries. No, I don't think I'll be eating plastic. But yes. Oh, cool. Working on your cataracts. Let us know, man, how it goes. Definitely. A lot of people, need their eyes fixed, including me. Oh, there you go. Salt theory for longevity with 4 steps. I mean, salt's another one, right? They tell us, it came out, what, late 80s, 90s, oh, don't eat salt. And then you got all these products, salt-free. Man, we need salt. We need those minerals. It's essential, right? We've got sayings like the salt of the earth, river banks, right? That's where all the salt collected. Salt used to be used as currency. It was so important. So salt is not bad. If you're still thinking that, it's not. You need it. But obviously good salt. Don't get the Saxa or whatever they sell in your country, like the highly processed bleached salt. That's not good for you. But good salt is amazing. Hello, Mandy. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 2 hours. All right, I'll get through a few more comments and then I shall bid you all adieu until 7 in the morning. Got to get an early night. Got to be up early, right? Fasting in the Balkans. Yeah, man. Yeah. The food is really good, and big plates full. Like they love their food. And rakia, man. I drank a bit of rakia when I was there. Me and Dave. Yeah. Rakia is cool though. I actually got quite drunk on it one night accidentally. Because it takes a while to hit you. So by the time I sort of realized I was getting drunk, I already had a bit in me. Yeah, that was an interesting night. I fell out of my bed and everything. I was drunkest I've been in ages. But woke up in the morning, felt fine. No hangover, no nothing. Like, yeah. Good stuff, but it's 40% or higher alcohol, but it's everywhere. So if you go there, definitely try some rakia. Fast need prior to parody. Oh, yeah. Well, Kelly did it the other way. She was on a three week parasite cleanse, like an organic one from the naturopath. And then she went on the water fast, and about 5 days in, she was having a few issues with her stomach, and we think that's what it might have been. But she got through that, and she's still on it, so that's good. The Himalayan people buy sea salt from passing caravans. The people there have pointed out that they would get sick if they consumed the pink rock salt. Oh, so they had to trade and get fresh sea salt. Interesting. I mean, I've had lots of pink sea salt. Rock salt. Never had an issue, but yeah, who knows? Just do your research on everything, guys. If you hear something that's interesting, that sounds good, don't just take it and go and do it. Do your research. before you do anything, is my advice. All right, Victoria, coherence. 4 steps are: no order of importance. Consume pure unprocessed salt, definitely. Sun gazing, definitely. It's been a bit hard here, man. It's been overcast in the mornings. Grounding, yep, do that a lot, definitely. No lying, no exaggerating, nor understanding. My channel, okay, there you go. If you want to learn more about salt and other things, no doubt, go and check out Coherence 888 Victoria Salt. Thank you for that. Yeah, I totally agree. Unprocessed salt, sun gazing, grounding, amazing. And definitely don't lie or exaggerate or get triggered. But don't be a Tara, because that does bad things to your face, man. Oh, okay. Clean your fruit in baking soda. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Stuart. I'll try that. Get rid of all the chemicals, because that's the other thing. Everything we get, it's still got the chemicals on it, right? That's because they want us to eat it. So there you go. Soak it. I'm thinking in water and baking soda for 10 minutes. Mandy, hello. How's your arm? Arm's doing a lot better, definitely, but still a ways to go. So I'm going back to Perth, going to get a lot of healing done on it. I haven't been having ice baths on the fast, but I'm going to get back into ice bathing. And I've got lots of supplements and things that I take, all herbal, of course. So yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, you're well, in 3 days we'll be the same age, Coherence. There you go. Keep their heads ringing, Conga. Hello, how you going? Yes, definitely. Organic apple cider vinegar is good stuff. Fermented, very good. With organic olive oil, garlic, and Herbamare herbal salt is awesome on salads. There you go. Salad dressing recipe for you all. Sounds good. All right, I'll make some of that and chuck it on me salads. In 10 days. Michelangelo, last time I heard good, I didn't catch the first one. Who gives good information? I can't see another comment. Who's that? Let us know. I want to live to 150. Nice. I think I'm going to at least 120. And of course, the world's all going to, clear itself up. And my tea's gone cold. I want to live a long life. I agree. That's why I'm, doing a fast at the moment, looking after my diet, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the world will be a much different place in a couple of years, I believe. Diatomaceous earth for parasites as well, definitely. Yes, thank you, Hippie Shake. And thank you for moderating. And thanks to all the moderators. Chris, I think to Joy was here. She might be having dinner now, but thank you all for your help. Travel to Spain, France, Colombia, and live in the USA. Travel is key and no fear. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Love you too. I think my power's going to run out. Oh my gosh. Oh, good to see you. See you tomorrow morning, right? We have a chat together. And thank you everyone for being here. Oh, thank you, Hippie Shake. There you go. And Carl just got here just as we're ending. So thank you all for spending some time with me. Love you all. And I will catch you all on the next upload. I'm just trying to find my outro. Where's my outro? Where is it? There it is. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll talk tomorrow and I'll get up a live stream soon, maybe for my birthday. So stay awesome and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now. Come on, work. No, I don't think it's going to work. Don't know why. Probably just because I've reset my whole computer. Oh, well, you do. And I'll talk to you soon. And like I said, I'll be on live stream with Paul Cook, Archaics, and Martin Lead Key, 7 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So catch me there. All right, bye for now. See ya.